Tanwetamani was the last Cushite black pharaoh. Nevertheless, Cush retained its adopted Egyptian customs. Amun remained its state god, and Cushite kings and queens continued to be buried under pyramids for another 1,000 years. Sudan has some 300 pyramids, 3 times as many as were built in Egypt. And Cush continued to be a thorn in Egypt's side. Its kings still aspired to be black pharaohs. Until 594 BC, when Egypt's pharaoh, Psammetichus II, decided to crush their ambitions for good. In one symbolic act of destruction, he gave Shalboneh the discovery of his lifetime.
Exciting, surely. I didn't sleep for 2 days. We found in this pit 50 fragments of 7 marvelous statues of kings. Psammetichus II broke the statue of the king ancestor because they were afraid of these kings. And he put the pieces of statue in a pit. For us, it is an historical discovery, very important.
Psammetichus trashed the temples, burned the royal palace, came here to just put an end to this cult once and for all, to say, okay boys, the game's up, you're out of it.
The move of the royal capital to Merowe marks the final stage of the Kushites' long journey, and of ours too. At Merowe, the wheel turned full circle. Cush and Egypt once again became trading partners, and Cush remained a player on the world stage, well known to the Greeks and Romans.
It's interesting just to think at the time that the city of Rome was founded, Cush was a major world power, and Cush was still a major power in the 4th century AD at the time of the decline of the Roman Empire. So it spans a vast range of time and was an important state for a very considerable period.
Merowe's magnificent royal cemetery is the end of our journey. These pyramids belong to all the Kushite kings and queens from the 3rd century BC to the 4th century AD.
Just down the hill here are the latest royal tombs of the Kushite dynasty, over 1,000 years after the time of Pianki and Taharqa. Sudan has been totally eclipsed by Egypt. People think that Abu Simbel is the absolute limit of civilization up the Nile, but here there's untold riches